Okay. Our let's see. I don't know if the mic is good yet because I can't. Seems like it's low. Huh. Never mind. It's not. It's not low. Okay. So we're here with the Peach Blossom 500 and a Southeastern 500. Both 500-mile races. So, if I can get all these notifications off my phone, we're gonna unmute the desktop audio, and then do that, this over here, and then start our race. So we got Rockingham, which is the North Carolina Speedway at that point, would be a 90-lap race, and then Bristol with 105. So this race should take maybe about 30 minutes. The next race should take about maybe even 30 minutes too. Maybe even less, as it's a short track. It's Bristol. The problem I'm gonna face during this race is making sure that no one wrecks. Like keeps wrecking, because then it's just gonna be a wasted race pretty much, being so long. Because it's just gonna get dragged out by caution, so I hope it doesn't turn into that. But we have one win so far this season. We have at Riverside. We DNF'd at Augusta, but that's just because Augusta. And then we got 7th in the 500. I'm hoping for a win here.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 8,000 in second.
Also, I gotta remember, my pit is on the back stretch, not on the front stretch. So I gotta remember to go down back stretch to take my pit. Take a pit stop if I need to. Yeah. Get the fuel out so we can watch it. Get ready to go green here and probably have a first lap caution. I hope not. Hope we can get through. No problem. So far, so good. We're probably wrecking now. So far, still racing. It's getting closer and closer to wrecking there, especially on this next lap. Someone clipping that wall on the outside. 2 laps, so far so well. Almost a wreck there with Wendell and Panch. It's still racing. We might have the race that's gonna actually help us here, because people are gonna check up for reasons, obviously, but also just because of the way this track is. And Bobby Allison, who got the pole, is now in the back with me, as I'm just trying to work my way up through here, because so far we haven't had the best of luck here at Rockingham. Just trying to hold our ground. Just waiting for what possibly could be the first caution of this race. Making sure tires are good. Chrysler sandwich there. And GC Spencer decides to rub us up against the wall there. this is actually going way better than last time we were here. We're actually getting some laps going. About to make it to our first 10 lap mark. Got Arrington up there almost smacking the wall. As the 67 there is a little slow down the straightaway. We're just here to finish. Because right now we have at least a, what is this? Top 30 car. Top 25 possibly once we pass Henley here. Just hoping I can get my car back where it was last time around. Yeah, I saw Andre lose his axle. Get Hallquist here. This is Rockingham. Turn 1 and 2 I believe have no walls, or no invisible walls, but turn 3 and 4 does. This is a 1970s version. Well, it was called the North Carolina Speedway. Got, I think that's chair in front of, I believe this is Pearson. Get close on them. Or close in on them is what I meant to say, like reverse the word. So far, a lot less wreckfest of a race than we had the last time we were at Rockingham last season. Okay, we have a top. Okay, when a run goes in, my car gets fatter, so I think that's what I need is a long run. Long run after pit stops or a restart is where I'm gonna my car shines the most, because we weren't moving that hard in the earlier part of the race, which was like 10 laps ago, but now the car kind of turned on, found some grip, found some speed. Get behind Jim Pascal at 14. Got Jimmy Helms there, doing a lot better than he was during the 500, where his front end was completely destroyed. Yeah, Buddy Baker, a little bump down the straightaway. Try to peek to his outside. Couple wall pops, but no issues so far. Not sure what next to Petty. Got Don White in front of him. Oh, he's, I guess, oh, that's an AI thing, that's right. If you get too close to them when they're next to the wall, they just kind of stop. where I've kind of gained all my grounds when they were checking up for things like that. Is this the 06 or is this Daryl Derringer? Daryl Derringer. And they got Paul Lewis in the 42. Dan Gurney up there in the 121. I gotta get away from them down the back. If they keep doing that, it's just gonna make it unfair. Dan Gurney doing pretty good this season too. Got Dick Hutchison, J. McDuffie. I think that's Curtis up there behind Hurnabees. And Clyde Lynn. Yeah, because they check up a little bit when they hit the wall, but they don't check up like hell. Goodbye McDuffie here on the inside. Got a little too close to him there, but it's fine. And more fourth. So these are the leaders. It's Hurnabees, Pontley, and Hilton as I get around Hurnabees on the outside. And we're gonna catch up on the leaders. Pontley and Hilton. Okay, this was now it's getting as easy as it was last race. I did add some grip for them so they don't have any issues wrecking. So at least they have that. But I'm still the fastest car. It should be kind of realistic too, because if you win at a racetrack, of course you're going to keep your setup. I'm just going to say that's what I'm doing here. I kept my setup that I had last time around. Probably going to pit the next 2 laps. We're going to take 4. Well, actually, maybe not tires. Yeah, no tires. Tires look fine. May loosen it up a little bit. There. That should do it. And then I think that's Frank Warren in front of us now. A lap down. Oh, whatever. Oh, he has front end damage. Yeah, he has front end damage. He must have either ran into somebody or he hit the wall and there was just no caution for it. Okay, we're gonna come down this time. Leroy is pitting too. Oh, now we can't even pit. Oh, they're wrecking down there. Okay, at least it's not a wreck fest. We went about 20 laps before we got our first caution. I kinda have to save here. Let Isaac get his lap back. See, we don't really need to lap anybody this early in the race. It's gonna be close on fuel. Just gonna have to clutch it in super hard. That's all it's the only thing I can do right now. Cause my pit stall is not on the front stretch; it's on the back stretch. So before we come down pit road, let's see what exactly happened here. So as I was thinking of coming down pit road, where Leroy goes down as well. So we're down the back straight away. Nothing happens up here, it doesn't look like. Unless if I have a feeling we might well check. Yep. That is exactly what I was expecting. They wrecked down the pit road and they made it through pretty well. And then that's what caused the caution. But then there was a spin up in turn 3 before the caution came out. And I believe that was around these guys over here. Yeah, right there. I think that's GC Spencer probably running out of fuel right down the backstretch, and that's what caused these guys to kind of wreck. It wasn't really a spin, but it was kind of an incident. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I kind of forget about that, about the pitting think it's just the fast pit road speeds and just how like, they had to quickly quickly cut down pit road. Actually, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it on pit road. Gotta make sure this is off. Gotta make sure my settings are saved.
We're gonna take out some wedge. We're almost out of fuel. You're gonna have to come in for a splash.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna add
coming.
some pace. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 8,000 in seconds. The pace car on the back
We don't
straight.
need tires, because look at those tires. Those tires are fine. Also, hello. Wyatt. Also, everyone else in the chat.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! Don't go over 70. Keep it under 8,000 in seconds. The pace cars
70
in
speed
turn
limit.
4.
Get back in second. Actually, get back in fourth. I don't know what
Pace
I'm doing.
cars on the front stretch. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 41 car. Okay, merge when you can.
Okay. Get back on track. Should still be the leader, if not, be like at least top 5. Okay, I think that's Curtis, the leader, right there. Yeah, Curtis is the leader. I'm in second currently, as you can tell. And I think those are the leaders, or the lap cars pitting. Yep. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any issues down pit road there. I already recreated the Amy Belmont flip.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind
Oh, that's
the
right.
41
Yeah.
car on the outside line. Keep digging.
I already recreated it, I just said that you should. Should be easy to see. Yeah, coming down to the start. Third gear is where it's at. Second, third's not too far different.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green, green, green.
And now, I'm gonna be kind of slow off the start here, because my car is not a short run car, it's definitely a long run car. So I gotta get ready for wrecking, or not wrecking, but checkups and stuff, because I'm gonna get sorted back a little bit. And the 144 car is just trying to wreck us.
Turn 3. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 99 car. That car's a lap down. Pit road is closed.
144 car just tries to dump us after the caution's been called, and I almost wrecked myself trying to wreck him. That's a pretty bad restart too. That little drifter turns 3 and 4. We're not coming down pit lane because we don't need any pit. We don't need anything. We just did like 1 lap. Jesus, like he tries to. Look at this. And then we save it, and then we're just like, screw you. I almost wrecked it there too. And then Goldsmith gets us across the line. He slides across the line, probably unharmed. Never mind, he's done for the day. I caused more cars to wreck than I thought I was gonna do. Now the 144 car is out of the race. And we had a horrible wreck down the backstretch too. Yeah. So, this is what caused the caution. Oh, Tiny One was also involved in it. So we're down the backstretch. So I think what happened was there was a checkup, and then right here they're into each, or the 53 gets into the 29, which is into the 121, which is in the 20. Then the 14 is trying to get around the 53, which then gets into 53, and then right there it gets in contact with the 55 Italian Lund. Then spins, comes back across the track, collects Marvin Panch once again, sends him spinning, then collects the 86 of Neil Castles. Maybe not too bad. Doesn't look like anyone else wrecked up there. And then you got the 14 getting slammed by the 26, and then the 26 getting pushed by the 93, which then almost turns over Bobby Isaac. Look at that. Almost upside down. I play on my PC when I don't like play all day when it storms badly, but when it's just like a regular rain storm, then we don't really get that much bad storms in California. Usually it's during summer where we get the worst ones. Usually during the winter and like fall and right about now, just regular rain showers from time to time. But yeah, we almost turned over Bobby Isaac. Look at him. Okay, we're not gonna need the pit because we got plenty of fuel right now. We got plenty of tires, obviously. That's like the easiest thing to tow. And that's probably where it's gonna win us the race, is just the tires that we have. Because we're not gonna need a pit. So I'm gonna check how many cars. How many cars are left? So we got about 5 cars in the race, with Isaac being one of them. Oh no, we got 6 actually. Yeah, because there's 5 right there and then Isaac. So we got Hallquist, Sardabees, Hilton, Puntley, Yarbrough, Isaac, Lund now are all out. Anyone else wanting to join that outage? Well, like a 1 to go right now. Just hoping that we don't keep getting these wrecks. They can go double file, so it's not the double file because you have to go double file on the start of the race, and they were perfectly fine at the start of the race, so I don't see any issues. I just think they just had a little bit of a brain fart there. That's about it. Is that Gurney behind us right now? Yep, that's Gurney. So we got 1 car that's trying to pass us. We're not going to be good off the start, which you saw the last restart. But that's not to be worried about, because once we get going in about lap 6 of a run, that's when our car kind of turns on, kind of run away from the field. So we just need a good start, keep in front of everyone that we need to, and then we're good to go. This time we have less, I say less lappers because of the caution, how many cars were able to stay on the lead lap there. There we go, perfect start. Decent enough start there. Stay in front of our competitors at least. Like we were racing. Accidentally put the 3 in the wall there on accident. That's my bad. Now we just need a couple laps and we can have this car turn back on for us. With 56 to go. I'm gonna pit about around 30 to go. Is that McQuag or is that? I think that might be Don White behind us. Yeah, that's McQuag. I was wrong. Oh, sorry, yeah, McQuag didn't mean to pinch you down to the apron there. Just trying to adjust my steering wheel real quick, make sure it's tight. Who's the lapper up there? Is that Blackie Watt? Blackie Watt. Yeah, it's a 93 Blackie Watt. Now he's coming back on pit road, so it's just gonna give us more room to deal with. I think our car is finally turned on now. Yeah, it feels like it. Feels good. $50 to go. Whoever is behind me, the first car behind me, is kind of surging because he has broken off from a pack there and has kind of caught up to me. I think it might be Jarrett or Scott. Coming up on the halfway point. I think this is, yeah, that's Pascal. Okay, we're coming in a halfway, just cross lines, right? Maybe next lap. Okay, around the lapper of Jim Pascal there.
There's the cross flag.
There's the cross flags. 44 to go. And then after this, I don't know if I'll post it tonight or tomorrow, but I'll be posting a 4 Hours at Sebring, which in 1966 would have been hosted by the Trans Am series, the newly formed series. I believe it was the first race on the schedule for the Trans Am Series 2, which would take place after the Bristol race and Cup. So that'll be here today or tomorrow.
That car's a lap down.
It's gonna be a full. It's not gonna be 4 hours because I'm gonna do it like 50%, and now we got a caution.
Pit road is closed. We got trouble on the back.
Oh, we got trouble in the back straight. That's gonna be probably a big one because must have slid through and probably collected some people. But it's not gonna be completely a 4 hour race. It's gonna be a 2 hour race. It'll be half of it. How we do 30% of the race length in this series. But I did a little bit more, so you get two full hours once that comes out. And once I do that, so I'm gonna do it tonight. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to edit it and get it out. We're gonna pit now because now is the time to pit. Also, see what happened to cause that caution. Be right about here. So spun. Wendell Scott got spun. So they kind of Henry Gray got in the wall, and then Wendell Scott clips him, and then gets turned into J. McDuffie, and then he goes on for a spin. Saves it and keeps going. So no big crash, just a little easy spin. Just an easy spin. Make it just a little bit more looser, just a tad.
Take out some wedge.
And add some tape.
We're gonna add some tape.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the full thing.
Pit road is now open.
Come down pit road.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 8,000 in second. The pace cars on the back straight.
Come on,
Limit
guys.
70. Keep it under 8,000 in second.
And they're
Limit
doing this
70.
glitch
Keep it
again.
under 8,000 in second. Limit 70. Keep it under 8,000 in second. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 3. Stay behind the 79 car. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front stretch. Go, go, go! Limit 70. Keep it under 8,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 28 car. Okay, merge when you can.
Yeah, that just screwed us because the pit box and load for some reason. We're gonna be 15th now after that. So both petty cars are a lap down. You got Leroy and Jim Pascal, which I knew was a lap down. I got the rest of the field here popping in. A couple of them might not be lap down, a couple of them could just be cars that are way off the pace there.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Okay, get through down the straightaway. I bounce off the wall, but that's just gonna happen. Get away from an incident if it does happen. Oh no! Oh, and we're an upside down, of course. That is one of the worst wrecks I've had during this series. Besides the Santa Fe one and the Watkins Glen. These three have been the worst. So, they're 3 wide. Lucky Watt hits the wall, then Jim Pascal goes up on him, gets turned, collects Relenzen, and then Relenzen comes straight down into us, and then we just got nowhere to go. And the only reason why I'm flat out through here is because I was thinking maybe I could, if I have enough speed, maybe I can slide and pass this guardrail, maybe get a little touch, but then instead we just slam right into the wall. And then boom. Up in there. Back down, up, and Jesus. Just got blindsided right here, just got blindsided and had nowhere to go and had nothing to do with the crash. Just got in somebody else's mess. With 36 to go, of course. First when everything was looking really well. Like usual. We got 31st. So some of our cars bail out and I just get in front of them. I got caution, more wrecks. Yeah, everyone. Whoa! No, suddenly there's only 11 cars left. What happened? Got in the worst wreck of my life, or my series, besides Santa Fe and Watkins Glen. And now we got like the whole field out of the race. That's your leader. Now it's the 121 car. Is Dan Gurney gonna take a... I think Dan Gurney's gonna win one. Yeah, look at that. There is only 11 cars on the racetrack right now. After I got absolutely destroyed on that blindsided crash. And there you go. Dan Gurney wins the race. It should be at Riverside. But nonetheless, he has won. Even though it says retired. But yeah, my last lap was a restart into a big crash. Just watch. I reckon, and then right there, I'm braking too. And I have just nowhere to go, and I just get shunted into the wall, and then back up, and then boom, hard. Upside down, slam, slam again, no engine. Jesus. The only good thing about that race was we were up far enough in the pack and had enough cars wrecked to where we did not lose too much positions in the points. Now we're in 6th. And after Dan Gurney's win... Wait. Why didn't it count as a win? He's in 1st. Was it because he retired? I did also... Okay, that's another reason why I didn't lose too much points. Because I also got the fastest lap, or not the fastest lap, the most laps led. So I didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, it does not say win right here, even though there should be. It's 1-1, so that's 2-3. Yeah, I think it's just because he. So really, he should have a win, but it's not. Maybe if I exit out. Maybe if I exit out real quick. Oh, so then I can change back the laps, because that race was gonna be hell if I didn't change back if I didn't turn down the laps a little bit. Go down to Bristol real quick. I'm gonna speed them up, maybe give me a little bit of a chance to have a little bit more competition. This really changed a lot, so I'm gonna do that about that. That should be good for our Bristol race after our horrendous Rockingham crash. So we had our Santa Fe crash, which we would have probably broken our ankles. Not even our ankle, we would have broke our whole foot. Our whole leg, actually. Then we flipped that Watkins Glen, which might not have been that bad. It's just we were tumbling super fast, a lot of times. And then just now, our hellacious slam down our roof flip, kind of like Ricky Craven. So now we got Southeastern 500. Let's get this done. Okay, so it's about to be an hour, but so far no issues. Just been wrecks, that's all. Okay, let's do the qualifying. Make sure they aren't too fast. 18-4. 18-1. Okay, that's actually gonna be a pretty good race, actually. That's gonna be pretty close. Paul Lewis. Paul Lewis in second place. Good for him up there. Let me pause that so we don't go over the time limit. Then you got Clyde Lynn in fourth. John Series up in seventh. Elmo Langley in eighth. That was JD McDuffie on 12th. Also have the X-Plane race, so if you hear some audio overlapping, that's just the TV. You got Jabe Thomas in here for a race. He hasn't been in a race since the duels, maybe. Possibly even the... Yeah, probably only the duels, really. There he is, first time out this season, it looks like. Seems like everyone else has been at least in one race. Yeah, I've seen everybody in this race at least once. So start this. I didn't mean to repress that, but you know, didn't change anything qualifying wise. I mean, if okay, think about it this way. For the Watkins Glen crash, really, what was one crash in the 60s where someone tumbled? And that tumbled really bad. Probably probably Johnny Roberts. He lived. Someone that hit the wall super hard. Probably Jim Cook in the 1970 Riverside race. I don't remember which one it was, which Riverside race it was. Sorry there, Jabe. Didn't mean to hit you on your first race. Just a little checkup that I forgot about. Jim Cook probably, he's still alive. Still would think you would probably be an out. Well, I had that wreck at the end of the 64 season, so I had some time to rest. And then Johnny Roberts came back into the ARCA car right after that flip, so I think I would have been fine for Rockins Glen. And also I had a bad crash at Bristol, which is this place of all things, so hopefully we don't have another hard crash. No, every Bristol track that has like a guardrail and no catch fence has an invisible wall on top or on the wall. And then just now we had a Ricky Craven situation, which closest thing I can think of, real life wise, maybe AJ Foyt, maybe even Ron Unifeld. It's really all I can think of. So I might have been fine after that wreck at least. I would have been injured after the Santa Fe wreck. I think I would be fine after that wreck. That wreck wasn't too bad. I didn't directly land my roof either, so it wasn't like I got caved in. So we might have been fine. Because I tore out the wall and then acted like there was no wall there. Or there was, you can ramp over the wall. Okay, around Kale. They got Petty. I think Paul Luce is actually leading this race right now. Yeah, he's battling Lund, but I think he has the edge so far. Yeah, he's the leader. Actually, I don't think that's even Lund. I think that's someone else. I forgot who. I think it is Lund, though. No, it's Clyde Lynn. It's Clyde Lynn, actually. Just remembering. McDuffie, please don't. Oh, now let me buy. Okay, we're gonna have to take tires. Okay, looks like this race might just be a one-stopper. Our car is driving like poo. Rub against. And of course we have the stupid spin that we always have here at Bristol. And then no caution this time, of course.
We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
We always have that stupid spin down the backstretch that always screws our race early on. Oh, it's Ed Jones. Who's that guy right in Infinity? Now there's a 70s version that I used to convert it to dirt. This is literally just like a version from NASCAR Legends. Because Richmond used to be raced since about probably 53. Well, now we're kind of need tires if we pit at some point. This is that stupid problem, and then Buck Baker is just trying to run through us off the corner. After having to run off the corner and having the lane.
Still there. Still there. Stay low.
Yeah, that's what I just said. There's
Keep low.
you, if you're talking about Bristol, there's not an old Bristol dirt one, but there is a 2001 and a 2022 or 23 or whatever it was. Oh yeah, there's a paved 71. It's a conversion from NASCAR Legends. It's paved. I converted it into dirt, is what I was trying to say. And buddy, of course, fire like sun just wrecks us, and we're out of the race again.
Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much
Like,
debris on the track.
why?
Here comes the leader.
Yeah, the car's broken. I can't even, like, there's like no. Yeah,
You
that's. Why are these guys acting like idiots? I know I come up a little bit, but they should go all the way out to the wall, but they don't move. And then I have to pay for it. Well, so far this series, or this season, we only have 1 win and 3 DNFs already. Who's leading at the moment? Oh, we're not in it. Jay Thomas. Are you kidding me? He has a chance of winning this race. I have to count it because after a certain amount of laps, I'm not restarting. If it was like the first lap, I might keep it, or I might restart. That's so stupid how I get wrecked in day. I'm not even like, usually if I wreck and I want to, I usually just do it on the first, I do it like later on in the race because I'm just bored. That time I just got wrecked for no reason. Yeah, Jay Thomas just won. What is happening? This season has been crazy. I've DNF'd 3 times in the first 5 races. Also, I'm not the worst one. Bobby Allison has DNF'd in 4 races, so only made 1 race. And also, I'm in the bunk with Hedgeston and Elmo being DNF'd 3 times. But at least I have a win. And at least I'm in 11th. Now, Pearson has a win. He's in 2nd. J.D. McDuffie is still leading the championship. What is happening? You got Derringer, Hilton, 7th and 8th. And you got John Sears. Oh, no, that's not. That's Poles. I was looking at the wrong one. Oops. Buddy Baker has a win. Or Buck Baker. Then you got, down here is me, McQuagg. What happened to Gurney? Where's Gurney at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's still not counting his win, even though he won, and it literally showed up as a win. Now I'm gonna forget about that, but you know. Got McQuagg, and then you're gonna come all the way down here. There's gonna be 1 right there, Jay Thomas. Look at that. He's in 40th and he has a win. And that was a 1. Yeah, that was his only start besides the duels. He was a start and win. Like what? And our teammate has not made a start since I think that was Daytona that he made. Or that was Riverside. Might have been Augusta, but he has not had another start besides one of the first races and the duels. And then you got Stick Elliott and Paul Connors, who are worse than cars that have had one race. Even though these 2 shouldn't even count because I switched these. These 2 shouldn't even count. But he's worse than this car and this car. This car, we only saw at Daytona, I'm pretty sure, or Riverside, and then this one we saw now, and he has a race and win. Like, we were only 163 points out too, so it's not as bad as last season. We're about like race 10, where we're down by 800 or whatever it was that we were down by. But hopefully, we have a good streak of races. We got a racetrack that I can win at, which is Atlanta, but it's boring. So that's going to determine if I can actually win or not. Then you got Hickory, which is a 75 lapper. I've won at Hickory multiple times. Then you got Columbia, which is 60 laps. I've won at Columbia a lot of times. And same with Greenville. Same with Bowman Grays. And a couple times at North Roseboro. Not too much, but you know, I've been. It's happened. Oh man. Okay, well that'll be the end of the stream. The Xfinity race just started, so if anyone wants to start watching that, that's good. That's the only thing that's positive about that, was that it ended before the lap 1 ended. But I'll see you guys in the next live stream.